We'll fake it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the lovely and the fabulous Betty June.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today about art PR. What can Burning Man artists do to promote themselves and their work?
So, first and foremost, we want to say thank you to the team who've stepped up and offered this unique opportunity for all the Burning Man artists. It's amazing to have people, professionals in the default world, actually offer their time and services to be able to create better PR packages for Burning Man artists. So, thank you to those guys. What can Burning Man artists do to support themselves or promote themselves? Well, one of the ways they can do it for sure is making sure that working with our team, our PR team, being able to get the word out about what they're doing. So that may be devising a synopsis of the beautiful inspiration of their piece. What are they creating? What are they trying to express? Who do they actually want to reach? And what story do they want to tell? So pulling together those type of answers and being able to put it in something that's very pithy and shareable will be huge. From that can be the ripple effect out to many different people. You should start with me able to share that information with your regional lead. So for instance, if you're from Las Vegas, you want to make sure your regionals know what you're doing so they too can share the word with people on their lists. And with that, help to establish things as well. And again, working with our wonderful team who's going to help with PR efforts, they will help identify different lists you can reach out to and hone your message in such a way so it's quick, it's concise, it's grabby, it's interesting and exciting.
Awesome. Do some artists appoint members of their teams to specialize in promoting their work?
Yes, some artists do actually promote teams or create teams to help promote their work. So the best example is Peter Hudson. So Peter Hudson this year is honorarium artist, and he actually has a team that specifically what they do is focus on promoting his piece for fundraising and press. That's all they do. These are not people who go out and build or anything like that, which is, I think, a benefit because it allows people to free up their time and their energies to focus on one thing and doing it really well. It's really hard when you ask people to say, okay, first go weld this weekend. I want you to weld for 8 hours. Put that down, and then I want you to get out and reach out to the different publications or the different lists in our area to let them know about what's going on. You want them to have the intimate knowledge of what's happening with the project, so how it's actually being built and coming together and how the teams are actually making it happen. But at the same time, you want to put forth somebody who ideally has some experience with that, with outward speaking roles, to be able to take your message and shout it from the rooftops.
Yeah, let the experts do their work.
Let the experts do their work and let the welders do their work and work together as a team.
Awesome. That's great advice. How have you seen artists handle reporters who take an interest in them?
Well, I think with Burning Man, the challenge is we've seen the full gamut for how artists have handled reporters. We've had some that are really great, who have a wonderful experience and be able to speak and, again, share their message, convey their vision in such a way that it's easily graspable and promotable for the reporters. Then we've seen on the other end of the spectrum, again, Burning Man is such a vast, interesting community of people who don't know how to express themselves well, who maybe haven't had to focus on that, who have incredible experience and know-how and vision for creating wonderful, maybe technology-driven projects, but haven't been that face-forward type of person. So I think that the way to handle the reporters is first identify kind of your comfort level for being able to talk to reporters. Kind of figure out, are you the person who's best there to be that first voice? Or is it better to have somebody who can partner with you? You're the keeper of the vision, you're the instigator of the idea, you are the master of your project. It may be better to be less the voice piece and more the lightning rod that is helps to attract the attention, but someone else helps to push the information out. So figuring out first your comfort level, your experience, your know-how, and what's available to you will make it much easier for you to be able to identify, should you be the one making this a personal first pushes out, or is there someone better who can help garner that interest for you?
Wonderful. What can you recommend artists do to step up and have their work noticed once they're out in Black Rock City?
Oh, in Black Rock City. So there's multiple different ways to do it. So to get your work noticed in Black Rock City, so If you've pre-registered your work is going to be listed on the website, and it's also going to be listed in the what, where, when for where your project is. So with that on the website, so pre-event, I'm going to answer a little bit. So pre-event, when the listings are up, and they're almost all up now, you can start to forward the link to the description of your website that's sitting on the Burning Man website to many different groups, many different ideas, to start to get the word out and get other people to get the word out as well. Once you get there, the artery is your home base for what you're doing. We are there and we want to promote art on every level. We want to help support you. Bring information. We're happy to post it up. We can put things on the board if you need help, if you want people to know things, if you have certain activities you've come up with. Let us know. We will help to get the word out as much as possible. We have an able-bodied staff of about 50 or 60 volunteers who are there to help support the artists and make the art happen on Playa. You can also register your art at Playa Info. So let's say somebody goes by and they say, I saw this beautiful piece somewhere around 6:30 and it involved this thingy. They can often go and do a search on the computer and learn about it. And then finally, for promoting your site, bring information to Media Mecca. Make sure that the staff at Media Mecca know about it, because they are our frontline offense instead of defense with reporters, and they're the ones that making sure they have some great information about your projects. Where it makes sense, they'll be happy to help promote and get the word out. There's also several different meet and greets on Playa. Finding out about those, looking in the what, where, when, and different ideas to get the word out, that really helps a lot.
Excellent. Oh, I just learned a few things. And what would you say, what value might there be in doing great public relations around artwork?
Oh, that's a great one. So a question about what value is there for doing great public relations around your project. Well, it's a couple-fold. Well, actually more than a couple-fold. How about one of the things is getting the word out is you get to help express what your vision is. So one of the best things about Black Rock City as a new form of museum, a new form of gallery space, is people get to have their own interpretation or experience with your art piece. Now, sometimes my experience of something may be different from what you mean for it to express. So depending, if you've helped to hone the message and help educate or push the information out, it's possible that you can help highlight or accentuate the experience that I would have just coming up to the piece. Also, Black Rock City, unfortunately, is only around for 8 days in the desert. So thinking about life past Black Rock City, by having a finely honed media plan or a PR plan or effort in a lot of different ways can help to identify maybe other places you can show off your work. And finally, it can actually help develop you as an artist. Being able to get the word out and really share what you've done and what you've crafted and created and what you hope to do can help to open doors, both for you professionally as an artist, as well as just thinking inspirationally. Other people learning about your vision will want to bounce off, feed into it, help support you in a lot of different ways, and it can make that next year's project even better.
Awesome. Betty June, thank you so much for sharing your time and your expertise with us.
Well, thank you. Thank you again for doing this. This is a huge gift to the artists, and we really appreciate it.
Yay.
Yay.